Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Modern Coaches. No real intro needed. You guys know what we're up to. All right, guys, we got the doors on. It wasn't too bad. The only part that's a little more challenging is actually getting that body crease and that body line right here, getting it all set. There's what you can say is adjustments from the inside, and what we're working with is this is gonna be the depth where the door sits in and out of the body. This is going to be the height that the door sits parallel to the body, up and down, and it's really tough to get in there without actually having the whole fender completely off. But we wanted to put the fender back in because it was just easier in that way. So what I'm going to have to do is get a T40 Torx, but just the straight tool instead of a ratchet, so that we can then, if you guys look here, the body line is off about a quarter inch or so, so the door climbs up onto the latch. And then also we have to just kind of shift it towards the front a little bit. But other than that, it was pretty decently straightforward. A lot of little fiddly bits with all of these plastic covers and having to keep track of all of them. There's a bunch of them that go underneath all of these pieces that have to come off when we paint the inside of the door. What's really interesting is actually the shape of the window. It actually only goes up to right here. No normal human body is going to fit through it, but it's a weird U shape. So that's something you don't really see all the time. Why they did all of that, I don't know. But it looks good. Just got to get all the mirrors back on. the door handles, and it's getting there. What do you think, bro? What's the most annoying part about putting these doors back on?
Leave me the space. I'd probably say that.
Yeah, you can't fit tools into those hinges so you can adjust the bolts.
Yeah, I like it better when it's got the hinges on the door. You just do it from the side where the fender's at. That way you can actually close the door and adjust it from here, and then you just twist the bolt, you tighten it, and it just sits right there. But this one, you gotta open it, adjust it. It's pretty different.
Yeah, because unless we see how the factory does it, you literally have to choose. Do you want to do the fender or do you want to do the door? Because if you do the door first, then you have to wiggle around the little brackets that hold the fender on into the body. You have to wiggle them in between the door, and then you don't have to scratch the paint. But if you put in the fender first, then you're stuck with having to use a different type of tool to get those other bolts loose. And they're all like painted body paint, I guess, to avoid corrosion from the factory. So if they break loose, you're lucky. If not, then you strip it and you're screwed. Other than that, just a little update for you guys for today. All right, so that's it for today, guys. You can follow him at Valentin Diacono on Instagram. Follow us on Modern Coaches. Any comments, questions, or concerns, anything for the good of the order, go ahead and leave it down below. Thanks, guys. Bye.